and this is where I will have to end the video off. I did have more packs to open, but unfortunately something happened with my recording software and the file is now corrupt. So this is all I will be able to show you. I will make a video shortly after this, not explaining really, but just to give you a recap on what I actually pulled after. It sucks that this happened, but I will be also playing matches in that video. So thank you for watching. I'm so sorry about this. We'll have to end it off on a Swampert, and on my original video we actually ended it off with a Scizor GX. So I am so sorry for that. But thank you guys for watching. Please comment, F's in the chat, and any ideas, if you have any idea who this is, text me if you have my number, because I know someone, I'm not going to say who, has my number. So text me if you recognize anything, if you want me to add anything, or if you want me to add anything in general, just put it down in the comments. I'm so sorry once again. So hey guys, what is going, damn it, okay, here we go. What's going on, guys? It's the Masked Warrior here with another video for you today, and this video is gonna be on the Pokemon trading card game online, or as I will likely refer to it, the PTCGO, for the P for Pokemon, TCG for trading card game, and the O for because it's online. And this is a video that will be a pack opening and, like I already said, and a info update on where this channel will be going. So I know I don't post a lot of videos, but when I do, like, it's like a random subject that I've been doing. Like, I have a video about a tennis racket, and then my first few videos are on Legos, specifically the Oyo company brand, which was an off-brand Lego that was like for sports, like baseball, hockey, football. They didn't have, I don't think they have basketball right now because I haven't checked up on that. But we have recently been on Pokemon. So this channel will be a Pokemon channel, and I will be opening packs, playing games, tournaments online, and I might do a couple in real life vlogs with my phone camera to some of the tournaments I go to in real life, because I have my own cards and decks, and I like to play at my local card shop. And yeah, that's basically how this channel will go now. And Sun and Moon just released Celestial Storm, or Pokemon just released Sun and Moon Celestial Storm set, and we're gonna open a bunch of packs since I have been to some pre-releases. Let's go to my collection. This is my first time using OBS as my software, so let's make sure it's still going. Yep, we got it. Okay, and so friends list, and but if you guys want to add me, I am EVK34, capital E, and then if I say a letter, it's just lowercase E capital KID 34, just like that. And if we go to, not gameplay, let's go to packs, we will see that I have 53 packs and 7 Celestial Storm build and battle kits or evolution packs with the promos, 20 Forbidden Light, 5 Guardians Rising, and 5 Ultra Prism. But for now, we will be focusing on Celestial Storm. So we will open the bundle pack right here, as it says the evolution up there. So let's open these. So the first one we will get is the Kyogre. I personally got this one. Or actually, I am mistaken. I did not get this one because I did not get the Metagross one. The Metagross one. Or line. So that's interesting. So let's open another. We will get the Delcatty, I went up against someone that gave me this code, and they were playing with the Delcatty. So that's cool. Let's see the next one. Another Kyogre. Now this is the set that I personally got, and I placed 3rd for my first Celestial Storm pre-release on this with the Delcatty and the Swallow and Gulpin Swampert line. Next one should be 2 Manectric if I'm right, and a few mixed ones. Here's our first Manectric, and I did not get this one because I did not get Metagross. I didn't get Metagross at all in the 2 pre-releases I did. And here is another Delcatty, so that means we should get 1 more Manectric and another different one, unless someone got Manectric as well. After all, these codes are sometimes random, so I could be wrong. Celestial, I think is how you pronounce it. And I faced the person that got that, and hopefully this is Manectric. No, it is not. It is another Delcatty, but I am not complaining. Delcatty is an amazing card, and to have promos of it is pretty cool. So now we're done with that, so we're going to move on to the Celestial Storm not pre-release. I'm sorry, we just finished that. The packs. So first we're going to start with Jirachi. Hopefully the pack art will alternate. Here we go. Got a Baltoy, Bagon, Torchic, Slugma will be good, Build Maintenance, always. And our first rare is a Banette, which has red eyes. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. During this turn, you may put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto their bench. That could be good if you would be playing a Lycanroc for Dangerous Rogue. That could be a good idea. But then again, you're giving that. And it says you may, so you don't always have to. So it looks like we're just going to do the open another. So we don't waste all that time. We got Rainbow Brush. Let's see. Electro GX, our first GX of Celestial Storm. Let's read its ability and attacks. Extra Energy Bomb. Once during your turn before you attack, you may attach 5 energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon, except Pokemon GX or EX in any way you like. And if you do, the Pokemon Electro GX is knocked out. And then we have Electro Ball for Lightning and Colorless Energy, does 50 damage, and Crush and Burn GX, Lightning and Colorless, for 30 plus discard any amount of energy from your Pokemon. This attack does 50 more damage for each card you discarded in this way. And it does not have a cap on it, so that would be interesting weak to fighting. And 20 resistance to steel with a 1 retreat cost for a GX. So let's go ahead and let's open another one. 51 packs with this one and 50 to go without. An Acrobike, Last Chance Potion. I lost my last round of my first pre-release to that. Match Royale Reverse and a Registeel. This is a pretty good card for Ultra Necrozma deck since it takes 20 less damage from metal, or from attacks in general. It's a metal type is what I meant. My second pre-release I actually got first place, so it was a pretty good. Here we go, the next pack. Copycat, TV Reporter, and a Holo Tyranitar, our first Holo. And I'm pretty sure we already have a reverse rare. So now we just need a secret rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. I feel like I already said secret rare. Dunsparce. This is a good card for Strike and Run to set up since we do not have Bridget, even though I've never played with any X and Y cards. Delmise. Pretty good card. Interesting looking one. It looks like Drampa a little bit. Comment down below if you agree with me. Tate and Lisa, a pretty good card. And a Wailord. This is an interesting card with 220 HP for a stage 1. Normal, not GX. Its attack is 4 water energies, Dwindling Wave, 200 minus, which is very interesting on a Pokemon card, because this attack does 40 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So let's say you have this Electric and it does 20 damage. Then that's 2 damage counters, because each damage counter represents 10 damage. So then it would be, the 200 would be taken off to 120, and you have all this energy attached to it. So it's going to be hard to set up, especially with, I personally play this deck, Glaceon Greninja, because you can focus on the Wilmer, and if they evolve up, they can't basically attack. It'll just be a tank Pokemon. In my theory, because Greninjas and Frogadiers do 20, so then the 20 would take away, so you're only doing 120. Then if you put a Greninja, you're not getting damaged at all. So 50 damage onto the Wailord, and you're not getting damage from 4 water energy. Then at that point, it just becomes a tank just to start setting up. And sorry if I talk a little bit. This was my first, like, real YouTube unboxing, if you will. I know we're on the computer, but it's like an unboxing. Scyther, Pokénav, Energy Cycle System, and a Banette GX. And this is what I was talking about. So this is the Banette. Shady move. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may move 1 damage counter from one Pokemon to another Pokemon. So this could be good if you need that Wailord. If you have 2 Banettes out, you can move the 20 damage. But another way to do this is to use Shady move onto a Tauros, since Tauros does more damage with each damage counter on it. Both of its attacks, including its GX, has 1 psychic energy. Shadow Chant. This attack does 10 more damage for each supporter card in your discard pile. But for this Pokemon, it has a cap of 100 damage, so that's pretty. I think that's a pretty fair cap, even though I think it should be at 150, since if you're going to try to hit GX Pokemon with this attack, it might not work. And then we have Tomb Hunt GX, and you can put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Very good, because Puzzle of Time is going, and it is completely banned in September. I don't know the exact date. The news official standard rotation moves in, but you get to put 3 cards from your discard into your hand. You can put Guzma for next turn, so you can get your Banette out of there and get game. You can get some Cynthias if you're trying to run a Garchomp deck, because I know those are very popular right now. I'm trying to get one myself. Since I have a Walmart gift card, I can get it with Cynthia's price being so extremely high. Rare Candy, that is amazing. Friend Boss, Reverse Slugma, and a Medicham. Here we go. Last Chance Potion. Hustle Belt, this is a good card. If the Pokemon this card is attached to has 30 HP or less remaining and has any damage counters on it, it's attached to 60 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Reverse Cacnea and Hollow Deoxys. This is a cool card, cool looking. I don't know about the attack, except for Psychic. This is a good, because Mewtwo from Evolutions is rotating out, and this is the exact same attack. Only that Deoxys has 120 HP instead of 130 right there. But it does have a Power Blast, so if you do want to try something else, you can try to do this. Let's go. Here we go. Next pack. Rare Candy, Reverse Fisherman, Apricorn Maker, and there it is. Our first full art GX. And it is a Ultra Beast. This is an amazing card for Ultra Beast, because Ultra Beasts are getting a lot of hype right now. Although I do know that in the next sets, Grovyle GX will be able to take out Ultra Beasts, which will be very interesting to see. For the moment, they are amazing. This could work in a Ultra Necrozma deck really well, or even, I think, in a Buzzwole deck. But its ability, Ultra Wall. Ultra Beasts take 10 less damage from your opponent's attacks, and Gigaton Stomp with 120 damage for 2 steel and a colorless, and 2 steel and a colorless for its GX Assembly. 50 plus, and this attack does 50 more damage for each prize card you have taken. So if you are rolling out with 3 prize cards, you will be knocking out all of your evolutions, which sucks for me because I'm personally an evolutions player and I like its attacks. But if you have taken 4 prize cards, you are knocking out pretty much everything in the game, I think, because the highest Pokemon CP, or HP actually right now, that I have seen is 250s with like your Charizard GX. So this is an amazing attack. So let's go for another one. Stack, tack, 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 tack. That's the way to say it. Not stack attack. It's stack, tack, 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 tack. Here you go, Dolphin with that old school art. Apricorn Maker, Lure Ball, and Swampert. One of the best cards in the format, or I think it will be. With Power Draw, once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand, and if you do, draw 3 cards. Basically Zoroark, but I'm going to elaborate on this card, so if you don't, I'll try. Well, I'll put in the comments where you should skip to, but basically this is Zoroark, but it's a stage 2. Zoroark is stage 1, so the question is, technically you could use a rare candy to evolve as a stage 1 and skip it, but most people will probably not do that because I can see the Swampert and Garchomp in the same deck. So you use Power Draw, and you're going to sacrifice a turn to evolve up since it is a stage 2 rather than stage 1. But you will be getting 3 cards in return rather than 2. So therefore, you'll be drawing 2 extra cards instead of just 1. So Hydro Pump is not even a bad attack with 80 plus, and most of the time you're going to be loading this up with water energy because the attack does 20 more times the amount of water energy. So if you're at 80 damage base with, let's say you have a double colorless energy and a psychic, let's say you have that all now with water energy, you're doing 80, 100, 120, 140 with just all water energy instead of colorless. So let's go into another pack. We're almost down to 40 packs. We're already 10 packs in. Mass Royale is a pretty good card. I have not seen the Sableye. Banette. Rare again. Excavate. Once during your turn before you attack, you may look at the top card of your deck. You may discard that card. Notice that it says you may, which means you do not have to. But let's say it's a energy and you want to get rid of that, then you can go ahead and do that. This might work with Greninja because you want water, or any water deck that has Aqua Patch, because it may be a dark Pokemon, but its attack is also for 1 colorless, and you get to choose an attack for your opponent's active Pokemon, and they can't attack using it. And let's say it's only 1 attack, then you're good to go. Then there's no weakness and resistance, and a retreat cost for only 1, which means a skateboard will get it out of there. Although most people will be using Switch, which in my perspective is a way better card. Life Herb, I think, is a really overrated card, and Sky Pillar is actually an amazing card. Another Banette GX. Looks like this might be the Palkia of our set, because I know Palkia was the most common thing in Forbidden Light. But Sky Pillar basically prevents your Greninjas and stuff, which will be interesting because in pre-release format, Kyogre would do 30 damage to 2 different Pokemon, and if not, it would do 30 damage to your opponent's active and one of their bench. But this will prevent that, and this is how I was able to get my first place in the second tournament. So let's move on, see if we can get some more good luck. Those maintenance families, TV reporter and Wailord. So if you have that Sableye, you can take out its dwindling wave, and you will be slowly taking out the 40 damage each time since its attack does 10 and it cannot use it. And since its retreat is so heavy, they will have to use a Guzma or Switch. So let's see what's next.